Hey, it's Joe Amoia, founder and creator of GPSforlove.com. Today we're going to talk about something really cool, and that's how to break it off with a guy that you're not really interested in. You know the kind of guy I'm talking about, the guy who you go out with and you realize relatively quickly that, you know what, you're not the guy for me. Now, what happens is very often you may do it by text, you may do it by email, you may do it by phone, or you just blow the guy off. And what I find so ironic about this is this is all the things that you'll complain about when a guy does it. Okay, if he's blowing you off, if he breaks up via text, he sends you an email, he does it over the phone, you're like, what a coward, right? Well, you know what? You can't have a double standard here. My philosophy is you treat people the way you want to be treated. So if you're going to be in a relationship with someone and you realize that they're not the person for you, it's your moral duty to let them know so that they don't waste any more of their time, they don't waste any more of their energy. Now, it might cause them to get upset, but my philosophy is it's better to be respected than to be liked. And most men, believe me, I've been a guy for 48 years now, will really respect you for being honest. One of the things I hear all the time is, why can't they just be honest? From men and women. So you need to be honest by sharing your truth. And so if you know it's not the right guy for you, you simply need to do this one thing. Now, the key is how to do it in a way that gets you respect. And so my philosophy is to practice what we call the golden rule. Okay, it's not what we haven't made up. It's been around for centuries. And the golden rule is simply treat people the way you want to be treated. So if the shoe was on the other foot and you knew the guy wasn't interested in you, you knew he didn't want a relationship with you, how would you want him to treat you? What would you want him to say? So when I was in a relationship and I had to do this, I knew the person that I was with wasn't the one that I wanted to be with. In the long run, what I ultimately told them was, look, Mary, getting to know you, you're really an awesome person, and I truly believe that there's someone better suited for you. And I just don't think that we're really the perfect match for each other. So I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to string you along anymore. And I know you might not like what I have to say, but I think in the long run that you're going to respect me for not wasting your time anymore. And I just think that it's best that we just go our own separate ways. Now, what I found in my experience is 99 times out of 10, the person really respected it. Okay. And in the one time where they started getting a little attitude, who do you think you are? You think you're too good for me or stuff like that, which wasn't my intention at all. What I always used to do is just turn it right around and say, you know what? See the way you're acting right now? This just confirms to me that this is the right decision. So I'm telling you, when you're not interested in a guy and you want to break it off with him, 9 guys out of 10 will say, you know what, thanks, I appreciate it. I'm sorry to hear it, but I'm glad you're honest. And now I can move on and go find that right one for me. Okay? And invariably, there will be that one butthead who, starts giving you attitude. And so instead of you getting defensive and trying to defend yourself, all you simply say is, see the way you're acting right now? This just confirms to me that this is the right decision. And then that's it. So this is all about, we want to be adults. We want to be treated like adults. We want to have great relationships. Well, in order to do that, you got to step up your game. You got to act a certain way. And that's what the purpose of today's video is that if you want to have that great relationship, you've got to learn to treat people with respect. And the more everyone does that, the easier this whole dating relationship game is going to get. So, as always, I want to hear from you. I want to know what you think about this. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Do you have an even better way? If so, I want you to share your thoughts, your feedback with the GPS for Love community. As always, an honor and privilege to be with you. We'll see you next time. Much love.